Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on Lumber Capital Log Yard. Today I'm going to be giving the boss a Q&A about the future of our business. So let's get into this video. Alright, so I was under the opinion that a lot of stuff was going to be changing here at the log yard as far as what we mill and just a lot in general. So can you please go in depth a little bit more about that?
We're going to be transitioning over the next several months into a more hardwood scenario. We're still going to be doing the softwoods, the hemlock, and the pine, which is our specialty, and we have a lot of specialty products that you've seen the girls mill out of those species, like the lap siding, the shake shingles, the Adirondack siding, and certainly then we're well known around our area for our board and batten, and then our accessibility of ease of coming in and being able to make purchases even when we're not here. So it's always been my dream to handle our own hardwood, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it all, but that is absolutely, unequivocally my intention. And I've just had it, selling our logs on a wholesale market, and just seeing how that system works. Where really, to be successful at it, you need to move very quickly, harvest a lot of timber, and constantly be moving to the next tree. And my business model, I've always wanted to move a lot slower, utilize the product fully from stem to stern. Here I am using nautical terms in the lumber industry, and just not waste, which we've talked about. This is probably the 20th time I've used those exact words. It's very important to me, and we just want to really utilize the hardwood, and we want to stay at local. There is domestic markets and international markets, and if I'm able to pay my landowners the equivalent on those logs and we can stay local, that is, I think, not only a noble goal, but an extremely exciting goal. Now, whether we can pull it off or not, I don't know. I really do not know. What I would say is that, I'm very proud of my team, and I've got some of the greatest people in the world working for me and with me, and supporting my crazy, brain-dead ambitions and desires, as I promote them at the dinner table at night. So we're going to do hardwood, hell or high water. We're going to find a way to make it happen. So does that answer that question directly enough for you? It does.
It does. I do have another question for you.
Okay.
And this is more relevant to me and my future in the business.
Oh boy.
As far as this great plan goes, how much do we have to produce to make this profitable? And is it, is it a lot, or is it, how hard is this going to be?
See, this is another direct question.
Sorry.
Sometimes I'm remiss to, just make a statement that 20 or 30,000 people could see, because first of all, I read the comments, and a lot of you guys have different views and angles and understandings of things. I actually learned quite a bit by reading your comments that make me a little sharper. But how much are we going to have to do? What's really exciting is we really don't have to do a lot more to potentially make more money, and it's actually going to allow me to slow down in the woods and really focus on the full utilization of the the tree, and we're trying to, you know, really determine what species we can, you know, really master and develop markets for. And, you know, I mentioned briefly about slabs and railroad ties and lumber a month ago, several weeks ago, when I did a video. I explained to you some of our end uses of the log along that way, and you know what we were doing with a beautiful hard maple log, a high value log, and we even used a little of it for firewood, and there was a lot of comments about that, like, why would you do that? And certainly I understand from the other end of the camera why anybody would ask that, and it was simply we didn't have a greater market developed. But what was so beautiful about those 2 maple logs was I made my landowner more and I made myself more out of those 2 logs than if I had just wholesaled that log into you know, a saleable market. So we are going to have to cut a little more.
Okay. Does this call for an upgrade in the mill?
I want a new mill so bad, and I don't even run it. I just watching them labor along. I'd like to have a bigger mill, but no, it's not in the near future. And you know, I mentioned some stuff about gas prices and stuff in the last video, and you know, interest rates are climbing, so money becomes more expensive, and you know, we're just gonna hunker down during these lean times. And you know, we do have another machine I'm going to be adding shortly, maybe next month or within 45 days, but that will be probably, you
guys are going to have to wait to hear about that. That will be another video, but
that will be there won't be any more purchases till we know where the interest rates are going to be. Just the same amount of money, it costs more money now to finance. So I don't know if again that answered your question directly.
I think it did. I was a little concerned about how stuff would really change. I guess another question that just popped into my mind when we started talking about how we're still going to do the softwoods as well,
sure,
like hemlock and pine. Mm-hmm. Where is this going to go? Because currently where we have it
you mean where we're going to put it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because like the little shelves that we have in there, that's not, I mean, they're already halfway full, and
okay.
So like where are we
going to put the hardwood?
Yeah, because we're kind of like, I know I've talked a little bit about it to you guys on camera a lot, like the log yard's pretty small. We run out of space all the freaking time, and we find like even where to put the logs, like I don't know, it's just, I feel like we're constantly running out of space.
I thought you were asking me about the logs, but you're asking me about the lumber. The logs themselves are a problem. This time of year when our inventories become low because of the time of year and the season, you know, the log yard gets pretty big. But in June, July, when we're inventorying, you know, it gets pretty tight in here. We don't even know where to park sometimes when we pull in. And we've had a lot of visitors from the channel come to the log yard, check us out and stuff. And one of the comments they always make is they thought it was so much bigger than it is.
We do get that a lot.
So it's not all that big here. We could always use a little more space. Mm-hmm. So what are we gonna do? I've had several plans, and I'm just not going to tell you at this point.
All right, I'll wait for future videos then, I guess, you guys.
So I don't really know. I have 2 or 3 ideas, and I don't have a direct answer yet in my own mind.
You think that those shelves will work for a little bit, though? No,
no,
not even like for a little bit.
No, we outgrew it. That was the nursery. We're into the next area
already.
Now. Yeah, it's not gonna
so
work.
When are these plans gonna start coming into play here? Like pretty soon? Or?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I cut hemlock yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about.
You cut poplar yesterday.
I did.
And today, so you already have cut hardwood. I always say, you know, when I say yesterday, I mean, it's already been done in my mind. I've already made the decision. My wife teases me sometimes because she'll say, Ken, you're just repeating yourself. And I tell her, well, I need to hear myself think out loud. And it helps if I know you nod your head every once in a while. So I've already made these decisions. It's firm in my mind. Of course, economics dictates the final outcome, and the biggest dreams can come crashing down rather quickly. So we don't know, but I'm just gonna do what my heart's desire is, and that it becomes my own motivational factor, and that becomes very powerful in my decision making. And I just this is what I've always wanted to do, and we're gonna put every ounce of energy into it and see what happens. So
thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, thank you for answering my straightforward questions.
Okay.
All right, now get back to work.
Get back to work. Okay.
I'm serious.
Hey, have a good weekend.
Okay.
And happy Thanksgiving if you don't see me again. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. Holy cow. It's already that time of year, huh? Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time.